Hello everyone. Tonight I'd like to show you how to import your PDFs into your Goodnotes. First you go down, click on your options, click on Template Library. Now we're looking first to see where we want to import them. We're going to import into the work orders. I already have the term there. If I needed to add that term, I would go up to plus and I would name my folder. But since I already have it, I don't have to make that. So let's cancel that. So I'm ready to import. So I'm going to click on work orders. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to go edit. And I'm going to click on the plus. And I'm going to Dropbox. That's where I have mine stored. You'll notice that you have an option between iCloud Drive, iTunes, Photos, Camera. Let's click on More. You also could use Box, Google Drive, or OneDrive. So let's cancel that. Go back to our plus. Go back to our edit. Go to our plus. Click on our Dropbox. Now I'm going to quickly find my files. And you notice I have them named 2020. Okay, now all I have to do is click on select in the bottom right hand corner. And I'm going to select several. Now here you can select just certain ones or you can select them all. For time's sake, I'm just going to select about 5 or 6 down to draperies. And then I'm going to go to import in the bottom left hand corner and click import. Okay, those are imported. Now I can move them around if I'd like, or I can change names. So to move them around, let's scroll down to the very bottom, draperies. And let's just hold our finger on draperies, the little lines on the right hand side. And all I have to do is push it to the top and it will scroll for me. And then I just have to release. I'm going to go down and get the second page. I'm going to hold my fingers on those little lines and move up all the way to the top. Now I want that underneath the main page, so I just have to bring it down one and drop it in. So now there's my draperies at the top of my work orders. Now to change the name, you just click on the little name and you'll see the title is 05 Draperies. I can click on that and actually delete 05. So I'm doing this on the iPad so you can't really see where I'm deleting, but I've got a keyboard, so I'm doing it with the keyboard. Then you can enable the zoom window within height. I opt not to do that. I haven't played with that, but I've opted not to do that. I like to zoom with my fingers on a need-to basis. Then once you have this all changed, you just go up and click Save. And we're back and we're done. It's that easy to bring your PDFs into your Goodnotes. Now, when you have them in Goodnotes, this is really the new part that you may not know to do. I can actually export this notebook. So I can click on this notebook and I can say edit. And let me click it. And here I have a choice. I can export it. I can move it to another location. I can duplicate it or I can trash it. I'm going to export. So I'm going to click export. It's going to export as a PDF and it's going to do normal. And then I'm going to just click on export. When I do that, it gives me choices again. I can do it to iCloud Drive, iTunes, email it. I can do an external apps. I can Dropbox it and box Google Drive, and OneDrive. Now I am going to send it to email. And the reason I'm going to email it, maybe I have decided to send my installer the notebook. Maybe it's just an install of shades and that's all there is there, and he's going to get it with the name on it and all the install information. So I'm going to put his address here. And then I'm going to send it. And to send, I hit the little arrow. And so it's sending. Okay, so that's how you send. So I'm going to delete that draft. Now, if you're in your notebook, let's say done. If you're in your notebook and you have got your fabric check-in, or you've got your installation tags and you've written all that out and you want to go ahead and get it over to the installer just so he can kind of get a feel of what's needed for his install. Maybe it's ladder. He needs a tall ladder. He needs scaffolding. So you can quickly just export this page. So I'm going to click on the little dots and I'm going to say export, and it's going to give me an option between exporting the current page or all pages. I just want the current page, so I'm going to click on current page. I'm going to click export, and I'm going to email that to him, and I'm going to send it to my installer. Okay, and it's my notebook PDF for Smith install on, let's see, January the 20th. So there it is. You can tell it's ready to go, and it's gone. So my installer's already got all of his install tags and ready to go. He'll have a copy of those install tags already on that job also, but it lets him be prepared and get a little bit of heads up and ahead of the game. So that is my tip for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it.